there. Welcome to Ask TJ About Marketing. I'm your host, Terry Johnson from terryjohnsononline.com. I am a marketing specialist. I have several years of experience in marketing and advertising and branding, and I'm here today to answer your basic marketing questions that you may have today about building a business, building a brand online using social media marketing. Yes, so there are questions that lots of people have, and they feel like they can't ask them, or they're not getting the answer, or the information's out of date. Whatever the reason, you're here today to talk about that question and get the answers, and let's discuss a little bit about the insights and the details of that question. Okay, so let's get right into it. Today's question is, okay, so we need to talk about connecting the dots. So remember that, used to play the game with you had to connect the dots to make the picture of just a page of dots. And then you had to connect the dots and the numbers. And then you would have a dinosaur or a clown or whatever. Does anybody remember that? It's just me. But once you connect the dots and it was numbered, and then you would say, oh, there's the picture. That's what you have to do. Just to connect the dots. A lot of people aren't connecting the dots. They are just putting up content. And I wrote this note to remind myself, because I wake up with things in my head and I got my phone right there. So the first thing I put down was content is just to connect it to your business, your business process system that you have set up online for people to buy from you. But you got to connect the dots. See, you just can't have the highway, the road. Like, we have an interstate system now. We didn't have that years ago. We have an interstate system. So if you want to go somewhere, put it in your GPS, and what do? They map out your journey, where to turn, right? You have to do the same thing. So I was thinking about connect the dots, and also because there was a discussion about someone that was saying that they had a course, and they had a Facebook group, and they had people in the group, and it was like, okay, how do I get them to buy? And I'm like, well, how do you herd cats? You don't. You let it, if you own the cat just, you just feed it and clean the litter, and the cat does whatever it wants. Mm-hmm. And there's different cats. So it's like her. So, but the person thought, well, because I have a course and I have the Facebook group and this and that, and when they ask me questions, I go, well, I got a course. And the answer is, well, you have to connect the dots for them. You can have the course and put make your post and put the content and say, go to my link in bio or send me a link. But that's just a path. That's not going to make them buy. You have to know the psychology of your audience. Why do they want to buy? Maybe it's not the right time to buy. Maybe your system isn't put up correctly, connect the dots, where you've explained where you're in your niche, your industry, there's a certain thing that they need to do, or there's a problem that you solve and you've figured out the process, and you go, well, I got a course. So how do I know how to get in the course? How do I know that the course is what I need? Maybe I don't need a course. Maybe I need one-on-one see, that's what I'm saying. You're just thinking about, well, I'm just going to slap up some content and a link, and these people are just going to run it by because it's happened to other people. But all those other people, they have a system. They built a process. They have a system. And you can call it a funnel, you call it whatever you want. But it's been carefully mapped out to convey a message and answers the target audience questions, problems, solutions in an easy, simple way. Maybe you're not doing that. Because slapping up content and saying, well, I made a course, go buy it. Why? I don't have to buy that.
So wait. So the first dot is to have something of value to share.
Who are you? What value do you provide?
Okay, so that's dot number one. Then it leads to somewhere else, right?
Then you have to have simple messaging. in order to say, I know your problem and I have an easy, painless solution. It's not 10 steps, it's 1-2 steps. And you, guess what? You say that over and over. Because there's new people coming on all the time. They don't know you. They don't know that you're the king of what, or the queen of what, or the guru of this. I don't know that. And that's where word of mouth, user-generated content, testimonials, people that have gone through the course or going through the system that you set up, and they say, oh yeah, they fixed my problem. That's another part of it. There's so many parts of this, and I think people are just thinking, and I said this, they think social media is an ATM machine. You put your card in and money spits out, because they've seen other people who are successful, who have made millions, multi-millions with an online system, but they didn't just make it.
So with the ATM analogy, you don't get anything out of an ATM that you didn't put in.
If you put in the wrong pin, do you get any money?
No, I'm talking about you have to have deposited some money.
Yes, that's a part of it. You have to have the money in there, and also you got to know the correct pin to get it out. There's lots of things in there, but some people think social media is this place where it's magical, yes, easy, kind of simple, yeah, but you got to have the process in place. Like I was talking about celebrities that are successful now. They didn't just wasn't overnight sensation. They built up something. It created a system.
Wait, they built their audience, their tribe, their followers.
Yeah.
No.
Pick anybody that's successful. It wasn't an overnight success. I don't understand why people are doing that. So I see them on Threads, I see them everywhere crying about Instagram won't give me this. Instagram's not a charity. YouTube's not a charity. Those are businesses. And there are ways, several paths, to use those as distribution platforms. That's what they are. Distribution for your content. But your content has to connect. It has to give a message. You have to have a system once they get into that message. Going viral. I hear this, we've heard this from years. Oh, going viral. And a lot of people have discovered when they've gone viral with one video or one something, they didn't have the system in place to keep that going. Because the person came and watched the video or whatever it was and go, oh yeah, that's great, blah, blah, blah. And they leave. Bye. Did you get anything?
Okay, so back in the day when music artists had fan clubs, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Everybody didn't have a fan club.
Nope.
The one hit wonders, did they have a fan club?
Is there a Milli Vanilli fan club?
Okay, I don't think so. So there are people who have had like one song that came out and it went viral on the top 10 and all of that, but they never made another one. Right.
And there are some people who have done that, the one hit wonder song or whatever, but it broke them in the industry and then they became writers, producers, whatever on the back end off of that one song, but they had something in mind. They had a plan.
They had dots to connect.
Yeah, connect the dots. I need to get into music as a writer. Nobody wants to hear my song, but if I make this song or someone goes viral with my song, they're gonna be like, well, who wrote that song? I did. All right, come on over here. I got another song that you're gonna write for Taylor Swift, Beyonce, whoever. And then you, what they say, blow up. But it's not an overnight thing. There's a video I saw recently. Speaking of this, that I forgot her name. She wrote a song for Beyonce, and she was doing a podcast, and she was saying like something about writing a song, but she was trying to figure out how to pay her rent. So, but she's at a point now where, okay, yeah, you wrote that song for Beyonce, or with her, or however it processes, and now you got the clout. But you had the system in place to say, okay, all I need is one, and once I get over that one viral thing, ta-da, I'm here. I can write your song. I'm the genius. I know how to do it. Versus, you do one viral thing and then you go, I'm going to be rich now, but you don't have anything in place, especially online. when they hit your video, when they hit your content, get that email. Because if you don't have something right now, hey, I'm glad you got on my email. Stick around because I got some good things coming. You thought you liked that piece of content? Well, I got some more good stuff coming. And they're going to like, ooh, good. Because they're on your list. But if you just let them go away, okay, I ate your meal, bye. That's the end of the virality. That's the end of blowing up online. It's just this is a question you got to ask, and I wrote this question down. Does your business marketing connect the dots for your prospective customer? That means once you get them interested and you got a door for them to go through? Oh, you like that? Come on through here and come into my house. Not, I'm waiting for Instagram to show my post to 30,000 followers that all these people follow me, and they should show it to everybody. They should do what I want. And Instagram over there like, you better run an ad. That's how we make money.
They did what you're talking about. Instagram connected the dots for people. Come over here.
Yes, that's why they're so successful.
Come post your picture.
I mean, that's just how it goes. So I just wanted to talk about that. What is your content? Content is the connector to your business process system for people to buy from you online. Content is the fuel. Content is the thing that makes the car go. But did you build the car, or did you buy the car that was already built, or you got to put the car together? Like those little kits where you put the little cars.
Model cars.
Nothing stays the same. Nothing stays in one spot. So you got to move with it. Yes, we complain about it. We don't like it, but it's something you have to do. Just like when ChatGPT came along and, oh, it's the end of the world. We're going to lose our jobs. We're going to the sky is falling. And it's not. Things will get better to where you won't have more time. Your time will be managed on more important things in your business than trying to figure out, well, what do I post today? What do I say today?
But you have to do the work. You have to get it set up. You have to go in and wait. If you don't know your value or whatever, you can't tell it to tell you something that's going to help you.
You have to have all of these pieces together. It's not just, I'm going to get on Facebook or Instagram, TikTok, make a video, post it, and it will come. The money will just fall out of the sky. People are just going to buy. I might not be interested in what you're offering, or you might have your process set up incorrectly. What I'm saying is there's a hole somewhere and things are falling through and they're not reaching the end that you want of, okay, I want people to buy my thing that I'm using the call to action and I'm saying it correctly and I'm on the platforms and I want discoverability. So on Instagram, that's reels, that's carousels, not stories. Okay. On LinkedIn, it's this and that. I make comments on other people's posts and they come and see my profile and they look at my post, or LinkedIn will show them automatically, you liked what she said. Here's some more stuff from that person, from that creator. That's LinkedIn. TikTok, if whatever you're liking, whatever topic, they're going to show you more of it. So you're going to be seen. And then if you do a search in TikTok, you're going to be seen. So there's different ways for this to work. And Gary says this, Gary Vaynerchuk says this a lot. You have to know the language of the place that you're visiting. You have to know how Instagram wants to post versus LinkedIn wants to post versus TikTok wants to post. Once, if you're still on X or whatever, I can't help you. How does Facebook like something? I'm looking at Pinterest. How does Pinterest want things? How is that working? For discoverability, because they're all changing. It's always changing. And that's the main complaint with Instagram, is that it's not the same. Yes, it's not the same. Are you the same way you were 10 years ago? No. Why do you expect these platforms to do that? And there's an air of entitlement that they should just give me what I want. And
you didn't even pay for it.
You're not paying. You're not paying. They could long ago could have gone and switched to a subscription model. You have to ask yourself why that model is still going strong in a world where people are paying subscriptions, because that model, the subscription model, is they get more revenue from the ad-based model.
They do.
How it is.
And because a lot of people are not going to pay for a subscription, they do the ads, because you can watch Pluto all day, but you can watch a commercial every 10 minutes.
You can sign up for a free trial of Hulu whenever they offer it, and you can get the ad free. And then once that trial is over, what do people do?
That they sit there and watch the commercial.
I need to cancel that. And then they know that, because I've seen some of the ones, they will ask you, do you want to pause? You want to pause your, because they want to keep, that's the deal. They got you. You're in the system, and they know that you don't want to pay or whatever. Well, you can pause, or you can do, because if you pause, you're still in the net, and they can send you emails about this deal, that deal, buy this, get 1 month free. That's because they want to keep you in the system that they have. Right. And I always talk about breadcrumbs, because you have to move them from one place to the other through your system, through your funnel, that at the end of it is what? The thing that you want them to do. Right. Sign up the email, whatever it is, or they actually buy. If your system is set up correctly, at the end of it, they will buy. There will be a purchase.
But do you know what they've all done that are successful? They created the right dots, the right breadcrumbs to lead you where you needed to go.
And that's messaging. I'm just talking about connecting the dots. This is a part of it. Just making sure that your messaging is there. Not that you've gone viral or made a piece of content and like, I posted something today, congratulate me. No, we're not there anymore. You've got to make some messaging decisions of, okay, how does this work for me? Because it worked for others. There's something missing in your strategy that you've got to fix, that you've got to find. Usually it's messaging. And you might think you're saying the right thing, but it's not reaching them in the correct form or fashion, because if you've set up everything properly, like I said at the beginning, this person had a Facebook group and a course and this, and they wanted to know why no one was buying it. And it was like, okay, there's a disconnect there. So you gotta figure it out. So I hope that discussion helps you understand this question more, and the answers and the insights that go into this marketing question, and then that you understand more about how to use these principles and these insights to build your business or your brand online to help you grow and reach your marketing and your business goals. Okay, so if you need more insight, more details into this question, or you have additional questions or questions about the previous questions that we had in the other shows, reach out to me, terryjohnsononline.com, or go to your favorite social media platform. Look for Terry Johnson Online. I'm pretty sure I'm on all the major social media platforms. I'm probably on your favorite one. So reach out to me, ask me a question, go into the comments, go into the DMs, however you want to ask it, it's fine by me. I have no problem answering questions. Actually, I love answering questions from everybody, because I want to be helpful. I want you to understand this process of marketing and growing a business online. And if I can help you clear up this information and get the answers that you need, I'm more than willing to do that. So don't be afraid to ask me a question, okay? So that is it for today, for today's question, and I will see you next time.